Now, Ange, it's difficult times for him at the moment. 1-0 down in this round of 16, 13th in the Premier League, 18th loss of the season. All those stats sound absolutely horrific, and they are horrific. I've always given him a bit of grace when it comes to injuries and the circumstances of the season and how it's gone for us. I don't think he's been dealt a good hand, but you can't use injuries as an excuse in this game. And we should be fresher than ours. So they've actually played 2 games since we played our last game. We've had 8 days to prepare for this game. We had, apart from maybe Romero van der Ven, we had most of our first choice players out there. Maybe obviously Telfer Solanke, who came on and got injured. Of course he did. It's another oncoming train from Tottenham. He got injured, and terrible timing for him, just as he looked like he's getting fit. So Ange can't use that excuse, and we're not creating any chances. I know it's against a decent side, but still we've got to be beating them. We're favourites for this game, and the amount of effort, the quality was absolutely shambolic. There's no two ways about it. It was terrible. And I'm running out of patience with him, and I'm one of his biggest advocates. I still think he can turn it around. I do think there's a good chance to win that second leg. It was all to play for. It's only 1-0. That's the major positive, is the fact there's only 1-0, because it could have been a lot worse in that first half. And we can turn it around, and maybe we'll find a balance in this team, and maybe we'll start to click again like we did earlier in the season. But it hasn't happened for a while, and that's the brutal truth. Even in our wins recently against Brentford, Man United and Ipswich, football's inconsistent, and it wasn't pretty at times. We had to grind through those games, to be honest. We weren't at our best even in those games. So since then, obviously, we've lost to Man City, and now we've lost here to RZ, two decent teams who were obviously going to make it difficult for us, and they did. And whenever we seem to come up against a decent team at the moment, we have no answer. And he's running out of time, he's running out of excuses. If he does lose that second leg, there's going to be very little reason to keep him at this point, because I can't see Tottenham having any sort of success this season if they go out this Europa League. So no doubt about it, I think his job is riding on how well we do in this tournament, and to have this game started with a 1-0 loss, not all is lost, it's important to say that, but have this game start as 1-0 loss is not good enough. And the manner of the performance, we just didn't turn up again, and serious question marks have to be asked about Ange, and how well has he got this team motivated, and all these different things, because there's no excuse. I've always said there's a fine line between a team that's looking fatigued and a team that's not playing for their manager, but there's no excuse to be fatigued today.